Welcome back to the Culture of Currency, where today we're going to go over some of these coins that have really jumped in value. What are the things that make these valuable, and what are the things that you can look for so that when you buy coins, they might grow over time? So we're just going to go through 9 coins today. This is a coin from the nation of Rwanda. Rwanda is probably, in my opinion, got the most valuable silver bullion coins when it comes to their overall growth over time. Obviously, the Krugerrand comes to mind, but that's just a mass-produced bullion coin that kind of stays flat and the same. So this is a 2021 African Okapi. You can already see the quality that we have here. I paid $40.95 for this coin, which a lot of people said was crazy because spot was probably $34, $35, and this is a lot for one coin. And I agreed with them, but knew that I needed to do my $100 worth of World Bullion Coin Challenge, and so I picked this one up even though spot was high. But what do you know, here we are a couple years later, and this is valued at $57.98 online. And when I say that, basically that's what I'm seeing it's sold for. Usually on eBay, there's probably a $3 swing on that if I see them at all being sold. But different places I can find them online usually stay within that bounds. And now I will tell you that spot when I'm looking at this is $23. So you're looking at almost doubling spot value on this coin. Next coin, we have Australia, as you can see. This is a 2021 wedge-tailed eagle. Very, very classic and iconic series from Australia, one of the big ones. And this one always tends to hold value. So I bought this once again when spot was high, I believe in the same order as the Okapi, and paid $40.26. People thought I was crazy, and I kind of did too. But here we are again, 3 years after, and it's valued at $57.98. So once again, a lot more than what I paid for it because I bought quality over time. This is a series where the artwork changes every single year, and one that you can get into this year once that image is released. Next, we have a very, very well-known coin. You already know what it is. It's the Libertad. So this is a 2014 Libertad. I got this as a random purchase. In fact, I paid $22 for this Libertad, I believe in 2020 or 2021. Don't quite remember, but it is a gorgeous coin, and this and every other coin that you'll see I have a detailed video over, so if you want to know about them, if you have one and want to know the history, you have the ability to do that. But this is a coin, once again, I paid $22 for, and it's worth $57.98 as well. At least that's what it's being sold for online. For a Libertad, not bad. Next, we go to England. Classic English look to it. Absolutely love the checkering in the background on these coins. This is from the year 2020, which was the beginning of the lunar cycle. This is the year of the rat. I picked this up for $23.84. Obviously being the best rat that I thought of in the year as far as design goes, I thought this was really, really nice, and it's really hard to make a rat look nice. But once again, $23.84. It's valued at $64.98. That's crazy. So very, very big jump there, almost triple for this coin. We go next to the British Virgin Islands. This is a 2020 British Virgin Island coin. We have the Pegasus. Pegasus is a low mintage, beautiful coin. It comes reverse cameo, and unfortunately the Pobjoy Mint is no longer a thing, so I don't know if somebody's going to pick up the slack on this, or if somebody's going to be the next minter, or it's just going to die out. I don't know. But it was $24.89 when I bought it, and it's currently valued at $67.98. So really, really big jump on that one. Next, we go back to Africa. This is the nation of Chad. Very simple design. This is one that I really have no idea why it's worth what it is, but as you can see, it's a Warthog and it has a mandala print. It does have a very low mintage, but I don't find it to be overly beautiful. But since I didn't have a Warthog in my collection, I thought, why not? And I picked it up for $32.26, which at that time was probably $4 or so over spot. It's currently valued at $72.97. So for some reason, this series grows very, very rapidly. I have a crocodile in this series, and it has grown quite a bit too. Not quite to the amount of this 2021 Warthog, but it is enough to take note of. Next, we have another Lunar. This, if you can remember back, is the Lunar series that came from the Perth Mint in the last cycle. This is a 2018 Lunar Dog. It's a Series 2. I thought that it was a very boring design and that it basically had clip art put around it. It scored very low on my 60-point scale for that reason. And I paid $25.58 for it. The spot would have been probably around $19 at that point. And its current value is $102.98, which is just absolutely crazy to me that this is worth that, but hey, I'm not the market. So $100 right there on this 1 ounce dog coin that I don't think looks very good. Let's go to this one. So this one, as you can see, it says Bullion Now. Bullion Now is a dealer in Australia, and I did an interview with them during the pandemic, and it really was a fun one, and it was the first time I kind of got called out and said, hey, you're doing good stuff, keep going, which, you know, helped me in this channel. But they sent this over to say thank you when I did that interview with Matt Thompson of Bullion Now. It is a amazing shipwreck coin. This one is the Zuijik, and the cool part is you can turn it upside down and you have the text up, right side up, to show that yes, this is underwater and possibly upside down as a shipwreck. Really cool scene, really cool imagery. So this was a gift, so I didn't pay anything for it, but yet here we are, and it is valued at $102 as well. So obviously that's a winning series. Unfortunately, the series is expired. The 4 coins have been minted, and it's been a couple years. But if you see one and you get it for $50, then you should sit on it because it is a value holder for sure. And our last coin is right here. As you can see, it looks a lot like the Lunar Dog. Comes from the year after, and this is from the nation of Tuvalu, which is a very, very small set of islands. And this coin right here is the very first in the Black Flag series, which highlights pirate ships. This is the Queen Anne's Revenge. So I paid $26.78 for it. Beautiful, beautiful coin, one of my favorites. I absolutely love like the way the skull is in the background and that type of thing. The market went crazy after this series launched, and the value has still not stopped. So it's $122.97, which yes means that the premium I paid might have been a couple of bucks, but the value right now is over $100 of what I paid for it. Just fantastic. So why do I bring all this up? Well, it's to tell you that if you think that there are awesome coins out there, if they're low mintage, if they're well designed, and they're from a strong, reputable mint, then maybe the value is there over time to be worth the premium today. If you pay $6 for a premium and in 5 years that coin is valued at $15 over what you paid for it, then it is still a net good for you, and you get to enjoy it along the way. So I'm not telling you, you know, you should just get into collecting and all that kind of stuff, but maybe if you see coins on occasion that you really like and you're basically checking off the list of, does it have low mintage, does it have a classic design that will be valuable over time, maybe you should incorporate that on occasion and it will end up being very valuable over time. So that's just something I thought that Was cool to go over a handful of these coins and what they've done over time. If you like this type of content where I'm going over older coins that I've bought over the past couple of years and where they are now, let me know in the comments, because I have well over 100 different coins from different nations that are all unique, and I can just go down the list and kind of say, well, I bought this 2 years ago for this, and this is what it's valued at now, if that's something you're interested in. If not, let me know too. But that is what I have today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please remember to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.